Hello, my fellow subscribers. Today I just want to talk about a little bit of a theory that I think that this theory has crossed my head a couple of times. Seems pretty plausible. Now, this theory is from the following, and it leads to Dying Light 2. Since Dying Light 2 is going to be released in a couple of months. So, what the theory is, well, first off, we need to talk about the following. The following is a DLC expansion to Dying Light. In the following, you have a quest your missions are basically based around this religious cult type place where these villagers are following a religious figure called the Mother. Now, you play as Carl Crane, a man with a imagination of steel and balls of steel, of course. I mean, he just goes killing zombies and punches them. I mean, god damn, he's pretty brave, isn't he? Anyway, you try to find out some medicine for for Horan, because everyone's dying in the tower. People need medicine, people need antizin. He finds this villager that gives him this map at the very start of the following, and guess what? It leads into the following. So he, after wandering around for a couple of minutes, you find this little village. And inside the village are, villagers. And, you ask them to do some quests. And then, one of, the main villager, the guy who runs the place, is called Jazir. He is, a man, mid-60s, something like that. He, tells you that, he doesn't talk to strangers and, to talk to the Mother, you gotta be well known throughout the community. So you spend the whole following doing community, helping out the community. Helping out the community by killing the riot soldiers and doing quests and all that stuff. So, you do your thing and you reach max. So the next thing to do, right, is meet the Mother. When you're midway through doing it, you meet up with the Mother, and she shows off these fumes. Now this will be very, very important throughout the next storyline. Now, when you max out, you learn more about the Mother, and then you find that riot soldiers have entered the following as well. As you can see on the screen, I'm killing some survivors, and in a couple of minutes, while I'm done killing these survivors, I will get this XP on my screen, and that's how you level up your community XP. As you can see right now. Anyway, you meet the Mother up, and in this little factory type place. And she tells you that she ripped her children apart, that she's her husband gave her the cigarette box, and they gave her a map to the place that you are supposed to be right now, meeting the Mother. And that map and that place is where she basically ate and killed the people that the survivors in there. Because she found these poison fumes that transformed her into a quote-unquote monster. This monster is a volatile. But this volatile is trust me on this one, an alpha volatile, trust me. And yeah. So yeah.
It was because of the light. Someone finally turned the power back on, and the light brought me back. You see, breathing the fumes is one thing, but drinking the liquid is something else entirely.
So pretty much what she's saying is that there's these fumes that if you breathe them, then you automatically become you slowly become a monster, quote unquote, such as herself. So, as I was talking, he breathes in those fumes because, and within those fumes, you become camouflaged within the zombies. So yeah. He breathes those fumes, and now he is apparently going to become a volatile like the mother. Here she's talking about basically her, you know, like her story, her like campaign type thing. It's actually pretty sad, you know. And here she talks about the cigarette case, and the cigarette case will be super important within the next few minutes. And also, this just goes to show how much how much beliefs can mess up, you know, like how badly people can turn on you if you believe in them and trust them. Also, this means that the mother, she did not actually want, she did not want to become the mother. She just got dragged away from the zombie horde, and she without permission. So basically, here she's talking about, you know, her life, her followers. It took me a while to remember that my husband didn't smoke. I looked inside, there was a map, a key, and a note with numbers. It led us in here. Now, one of the endings is you, of course, explode the world. I mean, explode Haran, so that no one else ever becomes the volatile, and like everything ends. That is what she's talking about, the code and the key. It's a key to the nuclear warhead. Now, we're not going to be talking about that ending. That ending is pretty much self-explanatory, but the ending that we are going to be talking about is the one that you turn into a night hunter, or supposedly turn into a zombie, and yeah, that is the, you know, the main attraction of today's theory of games. Today's game theory.
Realized, why else would my husband lead me here? I loved him. I trusted him. I remember a taste. Acrid, bitter as blood. It might have been blood.
There she's talking about the seizure that she's having. Basically, her husband gave her poison. She doesn't know why, but he gave her poison. And now we are going to reveal what this theory is about.
In the light, in the sun, my mind is my own. I'm filled with love you couldn't possibly imagine. But in the dark, my new nature dominates. Mindless, lethal. In the dark, with cruel passion, I ripped my own children to pieces. But I swore to myself that I would become the mother they really deserve. And now, you have come, Kyle. And every sign tells me you're the one I've been waiting for. It's in the prophecy, Kyle. Then shall be revealed one man who, through an act of ultimate sacrifice, shall accept the mercy of the
No.
light. And the God of the sun shall be revealed through him. And through him will he speak.
I just need that medicine to save my friends.
Look at my face. There is no medicine. You want mankind to become what I am? Listen to my voice. Beautiful evolution indeed. Minds and souls connected in a telepathic bond. How poetic. Look at me. And when the darkness comes, what then? More death, more killing. You can hide from others, but who will hide them from you?
But we don't have to drink it with just the mist.
It doesn't matter. Just listen. You've been breathing the mist. It will take longer, but you're already changing into a monster such as myself.
No, wait. Listen. Gosh, are you crazy? I won't play your god of the sun. I want no part in this bullshit. Just let me take the vials and go.
Maybe you'll understand when you see it with my eyes. How narcissistic. You, the god of the sun himself. I'll show you who
No,
you really are.
no,
Drink.
no, god damn it. You fucking monster!
I may not be human anymore, but my love for humanity fills me. A love which you defy. And you know that a love rejected turns to anger. An anger you will bear, Kyle Crane. I will make you pay for all those I couldn't save. This is a poison. Yours kill.
First, I'll kill you, bitch. And save my friends, and you can rot in hell. What's happening to me?
You'll see for yourself.
I killed you. I fucking killed you.
This is a poison.
It's not a poison. It's a cure. Lena, I'm coming back with the medicine. We'll be able to help everyone. Tell Camden that he has all the time. He has all the time in the world now. No, tell him we have. Where am I?
Oh yeah, time to go home.
What? What's going on?
Now, in my opinion, this whole ending scenario is pretty sad to me, considering the fact that, you know, Carl Crane was my zombie hero. Unfortunately, I mean, you know, people gotta go, you know. So, this whole ending is a lot to, you know, take. So this is the explanation. Carl Crane went outside of Haran and the you know, the whole area in the DLC, and he infected the whole entire world. I mean, at least America. This is why Dying Light 2 looks the way it is. Now, people from the trailer, the people who made it, Techland, you know, Techland employees, said that this is not in Haran or the it's a person from Haran, but it's not based in Haran or in the following DLC. It's a completely different place. And even if it was, then it does not look anything like Haran, because we've already explored every inch of Haran, every square inch of Haran, and it does not look anything like it. I know this is 15 years after the outbreak, but clearly it can't change that much, considering the fact that it's got so little material after the zombie outbreak. I mean, if it went from this, you know, small buildings and all, to this, super high buildings and really detailed buildings, then I don't know what's happening. But yeah, so Kyle Crane is the Night Hunter, and he is the reason for Dying Light 2. Strangely, the theory that that Kyle Crane is the Night Hunter has been going on before the following has even been created. So that's very weird. Also, the fact that, you know, so many people think about Dying Light 2 as a super nice and easy campaign game, it's not going to. The campaign consists of many different details. One of them is the fact that it is a story-driven game, correct? Yes. But of course, it is a selection story. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Subscribe. Peace, guys.